Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. This one, a little bit different. We joined an SMP. We're playing with other people now. It's going to be a great time. We joined Mindful SMP, mind you. No pun intended, I suppose. But we're joined with a bunch of other people on the server. It's going to be a really good time. I can't wait to, partner up, collaborate, and listen, and all that other great stuff that comes along with an SMP. Now, Mindful is in season 4 already, so they're a little bit more established. There's a lot of people who've been here for quite a long time. There's also a couple people who are brand new just like us. But the season's been going for a little bit, so we're playing a little bit of catch up as well. A lot of people already have kind of bases established, starter homes, etc. And, well, this is what we have here. We have a furnace, a bed, 2 chests, and a crafting bench, and a little strip mine down below. As you can see, we've already done a little bit of resource gathering. We've got a good pickaxe, so we can just kind of hurry along and get some of these beginning game resources and get our build going. We've settled on top of this big snowy mountain biome over here, and I'm thinking what we might want to do, at least for our starter base, I don't know long term, but for our starter base, maybe we could do kind of a fantasy dwarven, medieval kind of build up here. I think it'd be a really good area to do something like that with, and it's not something that I've really done before, so it might stretch me a little bit, creatively, which would be cool. I don't know if we want to necessarily build everything into the mountainside or have some freestanding structures. Probably for our starter home, we'll do a freestanding structure just to get a roof over our head, a safe place to sleep, and so on and so forth. Spawn is in a latterly direction over there. We've kind of come a long ways out, so we need to make sure in the next couple episodes that we establish a really good path to get up to our base. We want to make sure that it's easy to get up here, easy to get back. Right now, it's pretty perilous. This place is surrounded by quite a few obstacles. I think as you go over this way, there's a lot of ravines, a lot of holes in the ground that you can basically meet your untimely demise in, as I've almost done a few times myself. So that's something we want to think about, a little bit medium-term project. Maybe we get like a giant staircase or a giant ramp of road that comes all the way up here. That could be really cool, but we're going to need a ton of resources in order to get it done. So I think what I want to do, at least initially, is knock out maybe an hour of resource collecting down in the mines, get everything kind of situated. Then we can start our starter build. We can go take a look at spawn, and if we're lucky, maybe even meet a couple of the other Mindful members here. So we'll be back with you momentarily. A grand success. Successful mining trip was successful. We got a bunch of resources down in the mine, and we have a lot on our person as well. And it's all so that we can get our starter build going. And let's pan around here real quick, and you can see that I've laid out a little bit of a foundation just to give me a helping hand as we do this build together. So as you can see, let me get the camera back around. I think we're going to go mostly stone-based build here because we are going for this kind of dwarven aesthetic. So we have a lot of like chiseled stone, smooth stone. We're going to have cobble. We also have this deep slate block that I've never built with before. So I'm very excited to see how this turns out, what it looks like. I have a couple... I'm slightly worried that the build comes out like too dark, I guess is a way to put it. But we'll have to see how it pans out. We can always change it if we want to later on. It's not a huge deal. But yeah, so we have some stuff in our inventory, and then we have some stuff in my little chests over here that we'll use to complete some of this build. We also got a lot of snowballs. So we got a lot of stone, and we'll probably end up using some of this like pine wood, I suppose. Or the spruce wood, rather. Pine. Spruce wood. And hopefully that blends in well. But I think it's about time that we get our first time lapse going. Well, we've done it. We've done something, at least. Let's turn it around here. So this is what it ended up coming out as. I had a couple concerns where all the blocks that, at least that I have currently for like deep slate, they're all very similar. So it's hard to texture it, at least at the moment. But I think once we come through and we texture some of these walls, maybe do a couple more touches to it here and there, I think it'll become something pretty cool. I'm happy with a lot of it. The spruce actually pairs up better than I thought it would. Oh, hello. Don't touch me. I think it came out pretty well. I'm happy with it. The interior is basically very, very bare bones. Definitely needs some touching up in here as well. I was just kind of playing around with the idea of placing some barrels in here on like shelves, kind of. Obviously, we have our bed in here now as well, so we can have a nice place just to hang out while we're either AFK or we need somewhere to sleep really quick. But while I was building this, I was thinking, and I have some pretty cool ideas for this area. So if we come over this way and avoid those bad guys over there. So our mine is directly down here where all these torches are. And I was thinking like, okay, what if, you know, we need a path to get up and down, obviously, to have it all make sense and tie together. That roof looks kind of weird from this angle, doesn't it? We might need to go back to that. Yeah, we need a pathway to go up and down, obviously, but what if we also had like kind of a, you know, a pulley or a crane kind of situated overhead, and it would kind of like be pulling up the resources to the town up here. I think that could be pretty cool. It'd be a little bit of a bigger project, definitely not something we've done before, so that could be interesting, something to think about. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how this thing came out. I wish those guys weren't there. I do kind of like the more rounded off roof that it gives us. I didn't want your typical kind of like A-frame for like a dwarven aesthetic. I didn't think it fit very well. So I think it came out okay. That's what I'll say. I think it came out okay. I think we need to come back through and do some touches here and there. It's also kind of hard to determine because a lot of these blocks are all the same block. So once we get in here and we texture it up with some different variations, I think it could look nice. But with that project out of the way, let's eat some of the loudest carrots in the world. Very good. And let's take you over to spawn really quick, and then we'll wrap up the episode over there probably. But let's take a brief journey over here this way. So over on the other side of the mountain range, I believe Todd has set up his own little mine shaft over there. So we came all the way over here just to, oh, that looks pretty cool. Just to make sure we're not interfering with any potential plans he might have over there. And it gives us a ton of space to work in here. We can do a lot over here. Like we can raise this all up and get more of like the snowy feature, or we can have different elevations to the town. That could be cool as well. But all the way over here, oh, a horse. Huh. All the way over here. If we come over this way, this is kind of the current road that exists to get back to spawn. It's like I said, it's a touch perilous, but you know, we can navigate it well enough. We were born here. We know the land very well. Very, very well. So over in this way. Oh Lord. What is this? It's just a giant tower over here. I'm assuming this is going to be something, maybe like a mob spawner? Mob farm maybe? I don't know. I hope it's something other than just a big old tower. It's a great tower, don't get me wrong. Did somebody really... Savages, I tell you. I can't let this abide. Did we get it all? I think so. Is it despawning? Yes, it is. Perfect. We've done it. Our civil duty has been accomplished. All right, let's get over here. There's a bunch of signs, and there's a big old thing over here. Place is crazy. What is this thing going to? Oh, I think this is going to be maybe like a tower of some sort. I also hope I'm not spoiling anything. My apologies if I am, but I'm pretty sure I've seen this in other videos. So, oh, this is a cool chimney right here. I think we're over in B's area right now. I think this is the shed. Yeah, this is the shed. This is totally the shed. And then there's a little tunnel that comes in over here. Very good. And it continues on the road. I like the path. Sprain an ankle on this path. Okay, here we are. So here's the spawn. We spawned in this village right here. I'm pretty sure all the villagers have already been repurposed for some nefarious deeds, more than likely. We have our nether portal here. We need to go in there at some point too and get some quartz for a couple of the farms we want to be building soon. But this is spawn. This is the mob grinder where we sat and just grinded mobs for I don't even know how long, just to get all of our levels up and get some of our stuff enchanted. Is there a bed over here? I hope. Can I sleep? Time to sleep. I still have like no weaponry, so we have to be careful still. Ah, the world map. Okay, I think Todd brought the wall down. This used to be up on a big old cobblestone wall, and I think this looks quite a bit better. So let's reorient ourselves here. So our base is down over here. I think you can even kind of make it out right there, actually. And then I believe Todd's mine is over on this side here. We got some towers. I think we're here. I think that's what that means. And then Fort Todd, somewhere over here. I think it's over this way, actually. It always blends in. Yeah, it's right over here. So we got Fort Todd over here. I don't think I'm spoiling anything there. I think this is a train station. Yeah, this is spawn. I'm looking forward to partnering up with some people, getting some trades going, getting a shop going too. That might be our next endeavor here, is to get a nice little shop over in the shopping district. I have to show you the shopping district next episode. It's in a really cool spot. I have a lot of ideas for that too. It's in a shattered savanna. So I think there's just a ton of opportunity there. What are you doing? There's a goat. Someone captured a goat. But yeah, this is spawn. Oh no. This might be our future competition. They seem to be pretty far ahead of us. That's okay. We'll catch up very quickly. We're very good. But yeah, that's spawn. This is untouchable. That is reserved property. No one's allowed to touch that apparently. So we will make sure to not even look at it. Oh yeah, we got some farms coming in over here. Looks like a chicken cooker. Very good. But yep, that's gonna do it for me for today. Put a lot of hours in over the last day or two, just grinding all the resources, getting things set up. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button for me. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. Until then, we'll see you next time on the Mindful SMP.